Hello, and welcome to Stage, Screen, and In Between with Helen. I'm Helen. Thanks for tuning in today. I have a very special guest today, the very beautiful Amanda Fritche, and she is a school teacher in New York, and we're going to have a little talk about what she does. How you doing, Amanda?
Good. How are you?
Good. I love your hair. I understand you just had a cut. It was even longer.
Yes, it was down to my hips.
Oh, well, it looks really great. So tell everybody, what are some of your hobbies, first of all?
I'm a retired gymnast and now I coach gymnastics. I love to hike and go to the gym.
And she also just passed some tests that she needed to become a school teacher. So tell everybody about your experience teaching and what grades it is that you're teaching.
So I am certified to teach grades 1 through 6. So I've been in elementary school. I've worked in preschool, kindergarten, first grade, and second grade classrooms.
So what is your experience with the children? How do you like it?
I love working with children. It takes a lot of patience, but it's very exciting to see them progress.
So now, you are kind of a vegetarian, right? You don't eat too much meat, do you?
Right. I mostly just eat chicken.
You do eat chicken. So how experienced are you in the kitchen?
I'm not very experienced in the kitchen.
No?
No,
Would you like to learn something?
definitely.
Okay, so how about I help Amanda make some chicken masala? How does that sound?
Perfect.
Okay, let's go into the kitchen. First thing that Amanda and I did, we washed our hands. So that's what you always want to do before you come into the kitchen, right? So the ingredients that we need are chicken cutlet, some flour, salt and pepper, some fresh mushroom, some garlic cloves. I also use some powdered garlic. You could use shallots, but I didn't have a shallot, so we're going to use an onion. Butter, a little olive oil. We could use a little thyme, but I think I'm out of time. To be honest, I'm out of time. Not for the show, fortunately. And we can use a little oregano or a little parsley at the end. But first we're going to start with coating our chicken with the flour. And what I think we should do is put a little salt and pepper in the flour. So then when we, put it on the chicken, it'll be there already. Okay. Put that in. Okay, good. Take a chicken cutlet. They're thinly sliced already, so we don't have to pound them. Otherwise, we'd have to put them like in wax paper and thin them out, but we don't have to do that. So take a chicken cutlet and run it through the flour. Put a dusting on one side, press it down. A little bit. Okay, flip it over. Okay.
Should I add
Good.
some more?
Yeah, you could put a little bit more on there. That's enough, that's good. Okay, lift it up and kind of shake it. Get the excess off. Okay, and put it on the side platter. Okay. So now, take another cutlet. Do the same. You can feed 2 people that don't have big appetites. 3 people, 2 each. Go ahead, keep going. In the meantime, I think I'll start slicing the mushrooms. The mushrooms you don't want to run underwater because they'll absorb the water and they'll be soggy. So you're going to dust them off, and when you're going to cook them, the heat's gonna clean them, that's how I feel about it. So I'm gonna slice the mushrooms. I like fresh mushrooms, but in a pinch, I mean, you can use canned mushrooms. I've done it in a pinch. But it's nice to have the fresh mushrooms. I cut the little stem off. Like, dust them off there. Okay. How you doing there?
Good.
Good? Is it fun?
Yes.
It's kind of fun, isn't
It
it?
is fun.
And we're actually making this for Brandon because Brandon happens to love chicken masala. So you'll be doing him a favor if you know how to do it all by yourself without me around. Okay. And these mushrooms, it looks like a lot, but they kind of melt away. They'll be like half as many volume-wise. So. And I'm going to put them in here as I cut them. Good. I'm going to keep going. Good, good. Okay, here. You want to try your hand at this?
Yes.
We'll switch places.
So cut the stem off first.
Well, you can leave a little stem, just like this. That's what I do. Actually, you can, you know, throw it over there. Okay, there, go ahead.
Okay.
Well, no, this way. Hold it sideways like this, see? And cut it that way. That's how I do it. Okay. Keep going. Okay, so while you're doing that, I will, you're almost done, keep going.
Okay.
Now, I didn't have a shallot, and a shallot is an onion, really, just a different shape, and I think a shallot might be a little milder. But, let me get a knife. I don't like that knife. This knife, I don't like that knife either. Okay, this is a good knife. Okay. You do know to take the skin off an onion, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we've got the skin off the onion, almost. I don't even know if I'm going to use the whole onion.
Okay.
Sometimes I go by, I don't know, like a sixth sense, not a 6 cents, a 6 cents. And if I don't use the whole onion, I put saran wrap on it, and I use it when I make like tuna or something. How you doing? That's good job. Okay. Now cut the onion. We have to make sure we don't get any knuckles in it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to use the whole onion. Come on. Let's see. That's it. Okay. There we did that. Okay. Now. You want to cut it this way?
Sure.
Hold on. Watch your fingers. Okay. Go ahead.
Just slices?
Yeah. Slice it. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's nice.
How'd I do?
Okay. You did very good. Okay. Good. We have onion, mushroom, and get rid of this plate. That was for the chicken. Oh, we might need that again. Just throw that there. All right, let's figure this out. Onion, mushroom, salt, pepper. We're gonna use the garlic powder as we cook. We could get rid of this. We could use that later for something else. I don't know what. Clean that up. Let me get a paper towel. Get this out of here. Does not look good. When you open up your garlic, you're gonna take off your skin. That's how I do it. Nice fresh garlic. And I like that it comes in a big sleeve like that because I go through a lot of garlic. And then, I wish I had a cutting board handy, but I don't have one. What you do is with the blade away from it, you press it down. And that gets the flavor out. And then you chop it, okay? That's what I do. I mean, everybody has their own way of doing things. That's how I do it. And that's what somebody told me once. That you gotta, release the flavor. So, you having a good time?
Yes.
Are you gonna remember this?
I hope so.
To be honest with you, I keep the recipes in my phone because I forget sometimes. I mix it up because I do, shrimp scampi and then various things, and I don't want to put the wrong wine on. Okay, I should know by now. So you want to give it a try?
Sure.
First, pick the skin off. Well, you could do it with a knife too, With the, no, you're gonna cut your fingers off. Put it down in a plate. And cut the end off. Now can you peel it better?
Yes.
Okay. Now release the flavor,
Okay.
blade away, that's it, right. Did it break apart?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see, how much garlic do we have here? Okay. Well, there's another way to cut the garlic. I'm gonna show you. Wait, what do we do? Peel it off, right? Oh. Peel it off. That's a little one, I want a bigger one. And you cut it really thin, instead of hunks. Although I have to tell you, when I have a meal and I have hunks of garlic, I really like chewing into the hunks of garlic. I like garlic. But then you have to, use a mouthwash. But okay, so you're gonna release the flavor, and then you can cut it, thin, very paper thin, like that. Then, of course, if you don't break it apart like that by pressing on it, it is easier to cut, and easier to slice thin. If you like it thin, like if you're making sauce. Okay, let's see. Watch. So I'm not gonna press it open.
Okay.
So let's see now. It's kind of a thick knife. You could use a thinner knife for this. See, nice
Yeah.
thin. That's good too. That's good because I'm going to put some powdered garlic in there too.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start working by the stove, I think is a good idea. I think we're almost ready to get this into the pan. Okay. Okay, Amanda, so now we're gonna melt some butter, and then we're gonna add a little olive oil in it, and we're gonna cook up the cutlets. We're gonna start doing that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so first we have to heat up the pan. So look at your controls and see which burner is the front left. Okay, so that should heat up. You could start putting the butter in.
All of it?
Put all of it. Okay, let that start to melt. You can move it around in the pan, see if it's starting to melt, if it's getting warm.
Yes. It looks like it's melting good now.
Okay, Amanda, so go and get the cutlets, the mushrooms, the onion, and the garlic and bring it by the stove because we're going to start frying up those cutlets.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so get a fork and start putting the cutlets in, one at a time. Put the plate down. Here, put the plate over here. Hurry up, it's getting too hot. Okay, I would leave, you only cook those right now.
Okay.
You got a nice sizzle going there. So we're going to fry them up. Now we're not going to cook them 100% all the way through because we're going to add the other ingredients.
Okay.
Okay, take a peek at the other side and see if it's browning. Okay, so flip it over, flip it over. Because chicken, if it's too well cooked, it gets tough. You want to cook just nice. Ooh, that looks good.
It does.
You brown that up. Get them out now.
Okay.
Oh, they look good. Okay, melt a little more butter for the next batch. Just dump the whole thing. Swish it around. You could put a little olive oil in too.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
That's
Here, just a little bit. A little bit. That's good. Okay, swish it around. Okay, once they're browned on each side, we're going to take them out of the pan, and then we're going to put the mushrooms, the garlic, and the onions in. Like I said, they don't have to be cooked all the way through right now. Take them out. That's good. Take them out.
We took the oil out of the pan because it was looking too brown. We added some new butter, and now we are going to add in the onions, mushrooms, and garlic.
Let them brown a little first.
Okay.
Get your spoon, stir them around. And you don't want to burn your garlic because it can get bitter.
Okay.
Swish it around. Okay, yeah, that's it. Good swishy, good swishy. Okay, and now the temperature is about half the heat. It's not on high. Okay, throw in your mushrooms. They take a little while to melt down. Throw them in.
Throw 'em in.
Just throw them in. Just dump them. That's it. Swishing them around. Okay, keep swishing them. Kind of wait for them to now collapse, you know? Keep swishing them, and they'll melt down. See? I go like this. I go fast. To me, in my mind, if I move fast, they cook faster, which isn't true. But I feel better about it. And they gotta melt down a little bit, you know? Because you don't want a hard mushroom, you want it to be nice and soft. But that will kind of help when you throw in your liquids. Now, I really could have used the little bit of flour that was in the pan to make it a little thicker, but I didn't like the way it got so brown. The heat had been a little too high, and so now everything's nice and beigey. This has got to melt down more. It takes time. Okay. Then you can actually, if you wanted, put a cover on this and steam it a little bit and they'll go down. But we're not going to do that. Now I'm going to throw in some garlic. A little bit. And then I'm going to put garlic powder too, once the chicken's back in here. I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to start adding back in my chicken. Chicken, and then I'm going to put in about 2/3 of a cup of chicken broth. Okay, Amanda, I'm going to let you take over this, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Amanda, go ahead. Pour it in. Okay, gotta let that cook a little bit. Let that heat up. We're gonna add some Marsala wine. Only half of it, that's good. We're gonna let it cook down. Can you adjust the heat lower? Okay. Now, if it doesn't get a consistency that you want, you could add like a teaspoon of flour and stir it in, and that'll make it thicker.
Okay.
And then add the chicken back in. We added the chicken in before, and I didn't like the way it was working, so we took it out again, and when this cooks down, we'll add the chicken. Okay, the sauce thickened now. Amanda's gonna add the chicken back in. We shut the heat because it's actually very hot. Add the chicken in. Push it down. That's it. It's looking good. It's smelling good, isn't it, Amanda?
Yes, I can't wait to try it.
Oh, you did a good job.
Thank you.
Okay, get a spoon now and here, put some of that Marsala on top.
Okay.
We got the mushrooms, onion, garlic in there. We're gonna smother it. And we're gonna have our taste tester come in just a minute. Our taste tester is here, Brandon. Have a seat, Brandon. Okay, Amanda, we ready to start serving?
Yes.
Looks like you did a good job.
Thanks for helping me.
Okay, now spoon the mushrooms on. See how they melted down, those mushrooms?
We did.
Okay, Brandon, help yourself. Alexante. Let's hope, Amanda.
Very good.
Good?
Yeah, thank you guys.
As good as mine?
Not quite.
Right answer. And you can serve this up with mashed potatoes and gravy, pasta, rice, whatever you like.